Hello.
Hello. What's up?
That's our usual intro.
Is that an intro?
I've not listened to our podcast before.
It feels so weird being this side of like being on the hot seat, especially being on the Serotonin Sister
It's
show.
actually extra hot as well because
Usually
we're
behind
on
the camera.
We're on the same couch.
Yeah, I know. I'm actually sweating. Not that I just came from Cinnamon just now, but yeah.
Okay, so we have a special guest. Quite the green flag, I feel.
Yeah,
but we don't
you're
know
definitely not
you
red
enough
flag, I
yet,
feel.
so we can't judge.
Well, that's why I'm wearing this shirt, which is it's not fully green. It's like a tiny bit green, but it's not red. I don't think I'm a red flag, but I'm not quite a super
I think it's actually
green flag.
quite blue, so it could be limited edition.
Blue, isn't blue like all clear as well when there's a blue flag out?
I have no idea.
Yeah,
I
that's
have
true.
no
On
idea.
the
Yeah,
blue flag on the ocean when it's like danger, it's like red flag, it's like don't go swimming. Blue is all clear.
it's all clear.
So I'm good. I'm good to go.
You're a blue flag.
I'm good to date.
Yeah.
Well, we'll be the judge of that.
Oh, is that why I'm here today? For you to find out if I'm okay to date. Oh
If you're a red
no.
flag.
But yeah, introduce yourself. Tell us what you're about.
Do I even need an introduction? I'm joking. So guys, I am Laurence Benson. You guys might know me as Laurence Benson TikTok on YouTube, and I make videos about food, Indonesian food. I used to eat it myself, and now I give it to other people to try, including with Serotonin Sisters last week.
Eat food, poison sweet.
Did I actually?
No.
Okay, I was gonna say.
It's like, how does he put it down? He's like,
something
he's
you
like
may-
salmonella.
You may open.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good idea for the next episode. If you give me a red flag, I know what I'm
He'll
going to feed
give like
you next.
raw chicken. Yeah.
Raw chicken, yeah, well, there's a guy called Paulie Long. I don't know if you know him.
Yeah.
That's exactly what
James
he does.
Smith shared his video actually.
Who?
James Smith. You know him? James Smith PT?
Yeah, James Smith, yeah?
Yeah, he shared Paulie Long's video.
Oh, really?
And like,
But like slating him,
Yes,
wasn't it?
slating.
But Paulie slated him.
That's why, because he shared the video.
Oh, there's a bit of beef going on.
Yeah.
Internet beef, viral
Yeah.
beef.
And he actually eats steak,
Rendang.
guys.
Is that
so-
what beef is in Indonesian?
Pardon?
Rendang.
No, yes, that's rendang is a type of dish from Padang, West Sumatra, which is made out of beef.
Wow.
But it's not like steak. It's just beef which is slowly cooked for like a day and a half and marinated in delicious Padang sauce.
Do you speak Indonesian?
Of course.
Like,
How well?
Yeah, aku bicara bahasa. Apa kamu mau bicara?
Did you say you wanted something?
No, it's like you can ask. What do you want me to say in bahasa?
Yeah, what do you want? And you say want
Nice.
somewhere in that.
Aku mau.
how long did it take you to learn that?
I
How
just
long
learned
have you been learning it?
I literally learnt it by making videos.
Nice.
So I would script out my videos in okay, well, I shouldn't say this, but some of my videos I'd like script some parts
Okay.
in English, and then I would say it in English to the person who would be in my videos, and they would translate for me, and I'd just repeat after them. So after doing it over like 200 episodes,
Wow.
then I started understanding certain words coming up more than once.
200 episodes is so many.
Yeah, so you only started your channel like...
I started mid-December 2020, yeah.
2020?
Yeah, December
Okay.
2020, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a year and a half.
A year and a half.
Wow.
Yeah. And like now you're a lot of videos in, a lot of
Yeah,
followers in.
How do you keep up with the fame?
I can't. It's
How do you
tough.
walk the streets? How do you scoot the streets of Bali?
How do I scoop the streets? Wow,
yeah.
but that's why I go to Cinnamon, just to
Yeah,
hide
so
away from
one
it. I
thing.
can't.
Get away from the fame,
Oh
the
my God,
noise,
yeah.
the city life.
It's getting too much. But I am going back to England actually, very soon. Yeah,
For good or what?
for like a month.
Okay.
As you said, I can't handle the fame.
Have you been
Yeah.
back for long?
I haven't been back since March 2020.
So 2
Oh,
years.
COVID,
wow.
like.
2 years, yeah.
Since COVID.
Since COVID, yeah. I left 14th of March 2020 and haven't been back since.
So you've been in Bali 2 years?
more or
nearly.
less, two and a
Yeah.
half years.
And you're
Oh,
going
yeah,
back
sorry.
like completely like different person now. Well,
I don't know, I'm going to go back and find out.
As
I'm going to see
in-
my friends and be like, who are you?
What did you do before you came to Bali?
I was working as a corporate videographer.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, so,
So do you edit your own videos then?
I've edited all of my videos.
They're unreal. I
Yeah,
love the editing.
really
It's so
good.
good. So
I appreciate
I love
it.
the clap.
the clap. It's the clap for me. Yeah, of everything.
It's that's
So it's all about the clap. You don't care about the food or the entertainment, it's about the clap.
no, it's
Yeah.
good. It's a good.
No,
It's a
they're
good
really
idea. It's a
good.
good niche.
That's the best part of this podcast, the clap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I think so. I think it peaked after.
It's kind of going downhill now.
And how did you manage to get Jason Derulo on?
Yeah.
I'm Billy Precup, thank you very much for sorting it out. That's the main guy. And there's another guy called Stravi, another guy called Randy, and they managed to make it happen. So all I wanted was 2 minutes of Jason, literally 1 minute of Jason Derulo to give him nasi goreng to try for the first time. Because I was making a video to make nasi goreng the #1 dish in the world. I just needed 1 minute with him, and then they said no initially, and then a week later they said, by the way, you've got 2 hours with Jason Derulo and his friends.
2 hours.
2 hours in his private
you use
villa
the whole
in Kempinski.
Oh, no way. Was it?
It was a Kempinski, yeah.
Oh, wow. Did you use the 2 hours with him?
Yeah, it was 2
Yeah,
hours.
you did.
Although he was a bit late. He was an hour and a half.
Fashionably
like
late.
an hour and a half late.
You know, wouldn't expect anything.
Well, he came.
So you got half an hour with him?
No, I had to full 2 hours. But he shook my hand. He was like, "Hey, what's up? I'll be 2 minutes." He went upstairs, had a shower, got ready for like another hour. I'm like,
He
Because he
knows he'll
can.
be on
It's because he
camera.
can.
Yeah.
because he can. Yeah.
So you want to make nasi goreng the #1 dish in the
Well, it's
world?
currently #2 most trending dish in the world.
What's #1?
It's a Mexican dish. I forgot the name. It's like maybe
Tacos?
Yeah, it's like it's some sort of taco. Yeah,
Oh,
Empanada.
nice.
yeah, something like that. I forgot the name.
Ooh.
All I care about is Indonesian food, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't think nasi
yeah.
goreng would be the second.
It's
Yeah.
second most trending.
Okay.
Not most
Orna
delicious.
said
Maybe because of your podcast.
Yeah.
Or you're not your
Because
podcast,
yes,
your video.
yes,
Your
exactly,
influence.
exactly.
Hashtag influencer. Orna said that say if you were to like come out of Bali or come out of Indonesia, like would you take your channel to like a different, you know, if you went to Thailand, would you start?
Yeah, would you start doing Thai food?
Oh,
Or would you just keep it specifically
thing is,
for
Indonesia's got my heart, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna. I think I'll stick it to Indonesian, but maybe I'll compare Thai food with Indonesian. So
Yeah,
it's like maybe I have like 3 dishes Indonesian, 3 Thai, and then people try each dish. I won't say where it's from, and then we just find out what's better, Thai or Indonesian food.
It would be a good way, like, if you ever did do that, like, because then you'll get audience all over the world, then, you know, and you already have a big following, so wouldn't be hard.
He's loyal.
Yeah,
I'm
green
loyal.
flag.
I'm
So
loyal.
green
That's
flag.
a green flag. Absolutely.
He's loyal to the one
Exactly.
country.
I'm gonna try go back to England. Still introduce Indonesian food to my friends.
Yeah.
Indonesia.
Have you done any Indonesian cooking classes?
I haven't cooked for 2.5 years.
Yeah,
I haven't
like,
cooked
we
since
can
going to
relate.
Bali.
We haven't
Yeah, we
either.
haven't,
Yeah, we
honestly.
haven't either. It's just not something you do.
I made
Yeah.
overnight oats the other day.
Wow! Congratulations! Did you burn down the kitchen whilst you're at it?
Just a
Yeah,
little bit of oats in a bowl with milk and some protein powder left in the fridge overnight.
that's
Bob's
as
your
adventurous
uncle?
as it gets here.
Yeah.
That's more than me. So
And what do you normally do? You eat Indian food every day, do you think?
I eat warong food most days.
Wow.
Shit, like delicious, like warong hebo and barawa shout out, and
Oh, yeah, good.
some food, sometimes warong local if I'm feeling it. In
Yeah,
Batagorong.
Yeah.
But that's too basic for you.
It's too mainstream.
Yeah, it's too
mainstream.
tourist.
Yeah,
What about
too many
bakso?
people recognise me.
Do you ever eat off the back so trucks?
I don't rate bakso. I think it's very overrated. Indonesians love it. I don't know why, but it's not that nutritious. It's just water.
What is the most
Yeah.
nutritious Indonesian food then?
I have no idea. I
He's
literally have
an
no
Indonesian
idea.
food encyclopedia.
I eat what's tasty. I don't eat
Yeah,
what's the
yeah,
most
yeah.
nutritious.
That's true.
But-
When I was in Kempinski, they had like a whole like make your own bakso, you know, but it was like all on like
You can make your own Paxo and Kempinski?
yeah.
You should
What?
go
That's
there.
like the last thing I'd expect from like a #1 hotel in Bali.
Like, make your own burrito
Yeah, but
bowl,
I'm
make
sure
your
it was
own
like I'm sure it was
pasta.
like the best of the best, you know, like it was like all tiered and you could make all like
Did you make it?
no. I was in the Italian section.
Oh,
Got
fancy.
the
Yeah.
margarita pizza.
Oh, for dinner.
Well, in the brunch.
Margarita pizza?
There was like Italian section, a pasta bar. They had like
Wow.
seafood. They had a barbecue grill. It was amazing.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, you need to go.
I'm sold.
Yeah,
I'm really going for a Baxo store.
Yeah.
That's the main thing.
Make your own pasta.
Make
See if
your
it's the
own
best
Baxo.
Baxo I've ever tried in my life. It would be interesting to compare, like someone selling Baxo on the side of the street with Kempinski Baxo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can imagine the one on the China Street is probably better. Just because, like, they have love and heart.
What's
into
that
it.
other stuff they have in the mornings? Like, you see people eating it out of the brown bag. They also do it on the side of the street.
Nasi Jingo.
Is it? Have you had it?
I've never
Oh,
had
yeah.
it. That's
No,
called Nasi
you've
Jingo,
had it?
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I, don't know,
Okay,
I like my
I'm
eggs
just
Benny for
looking at one.
breakfast.
Oh, from
Some
Warren
Western
Local.
food.
no, from Grand Cafe. Another shout out.
Oh, nice.
I get 15% off. So
I was going to say.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Like in all the food places.
no, only
know.
They have
only,
a black
only
card
Grand
where
Cafe.
you get to go around.
Yeah.
You know when
I should get a black card by now.
they get a black card.
Have you got a black card at Kempinski? Yeah.
Yeah, I should do after this weekend. But anyway, we'll get into our... Enough about yourself, please.
I've got all day.
We will
Get into
our. Well, it's not really first segment. We said we'd just ask you
random questions.
some few questions before we get into. Normally have 4 segments, so we have a diving deep question that makes you kind of go,
like introspective.
you know, introspective. Then we have a red flag dilemma that we're going to read you.
Okay.
Just to get your opinions on it.
To get your opinions.
So this is like a psychology test.
Well,
No,
yeah,
it's just to see like how the male green
it's
flag
just a
brain
male.
Okay.
You're the first male we've had in our podcast. You're the
Yeah.
first.
I'm
no,
the
you're
first
not.
male.
Yeah.
Wow, I feel. I don't know if I should be honoured or scared.
And then usually we have a
Deep breaths.
This might ruin the dating pool in Bali for me. I'm joking.
and then we have a one usually called stuck in the mud, but we don't really have
Or adventure time.
an adventure time.
We were gonna get you food, but we were like, you've defo tried all of it.
Yeah, there was nothing that we knew that you hadn't tried.
There's a reason why I started introducing it to other people because I finished all the food.
Oh.
6,000 dishes in Indonesia.
Have you
Apart
tried
from
them
the
all?
one I just asked you about, the side of the road with the brown bag, nasi
Jingo.
Yeah.
Well, that's just
Apart from that one, yes. Apart from
yeah,
that one.
yeah,
Feck,
yeah.
that's what we could have got. Could have
Next
got.
time.
Okay, so we're gonna ask you firstly, how many relationships have you been in?
Pardon?
How many relationships have you been in?
1.
Oh.
Really?
Yes.
That's good.
Oh, currently or no?
Currently.
Okay.
Oh, so this is your first relationship?
My first
like,
relationship,
serious one,
yep.
I'm sure. And why didn't you go into any before now? Speechless.
But honest answer?
It's like
Yeah.
Stephen Bartlett.
Well,
You get so
Like,
deep.
you know, what like was putting you off somewhere? Like, was it by choice?
okay. At university, I didn't see a point.
Did you go to uni in England? Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
And then when I finished uni, I moved to London for a few months. And I started like getting to know people, so nothing really happened. And then I started traveling. I work with like travel agencies. And obviously when I'm traveling, you can't have anything like really serious.
Yeah, that's true.
And then I did that for like a year. And then I started traveling with my friend George for like 6 months. So like travel non-stop. Then I moved to Bali in 2018.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I just...
There's a lot of traveling. I feel like travelers...
Too much traveling, yeah, that's the main thing.
Yeah, I feel like travelers become like avoidance. Honestly.
Yeah.
Avoiding people because like, they just can't have a relationship because there's too much...
There's no stable ground.
There's no stable ground,
base
yeah.
to build on.
Yeah.
And like if I met someone traveling, they'll be like going back home in a week's time. And
Yeah.
most of my
Oh,
friends
yeah.
back at home, they have stable, they have 9-to-5 jobs. They
Yeah.
can't exactly leave a job to say, I'm gonna go traveling with Laurence for a bit.
Yeah.
Like, it's
So-
quite difficult.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you, just,
it
you
is, I
didn't
agree.
like you couldn't. I feel like when you meet someone, then you kind of be like, okay, I'm just gonna stay with these people, and you know your heart kind of wins.
If you
over
meet
what
someone
your
out here,
head's-
it's better, I think. Or like when you're on your travels, that they're also going to travel. Or like, you know what I mean, where you're going to live. Where you're more
Yes.
set in your ways. Yeah.
Yes, if they're living here, then yes, it's much easier.
Yeah, 100%.
For sure, because you can plan ahead.
Yeah.
And how long are you in your current relationship now?
A year and... Well, officially,
Yeah. Well, I guess how long have you been seeing this girl?
a
yeah.
year and 3 months. But officially a 1 year and 2 weeks.
It's a long time.
Yeah.
And then gonna have to replay my face. I was like this when he said 1 year. I was shocked.
You were shocked?
Yeah, I just.
Do I not look like the sort of guy who could have a relationship for a year?
Well, not, a lot of Bali men can't.
So you were
They
here
just-
about 5 months, and then you met this girl.
No, I was here for a year and 2 months. I'm actually in 2021. We're in 2022 now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. Oh, so it took you long.
Okay, so actually I was not planning to get into a relationship whatsoever. And I was traveling with another person. Another
It's all
couple,
coming out now.
through Java.
Okay.
And then when we were passing through Yogyakarta, which is in South Java, she recognized me in the same place we were staying. Because I think she watched some of my
It was the fame.
early videos. Yeah, she watched some of my early videos.
Mm.
And then she messaged me saying, I'm coming to Bali. And then I went back to Bali and then we ended up meeting up. But I didn't want a relationship. I like, for a month prior, I was like, okay, that's it. I'm done with girls. Like, F them.
Them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same
Because
way
I've had some big issues, like, not issues, but like, you know.
Red
Yeah.
flags.
Yeah,
Red
I've had
flags
some
in
big red
women.
flags
Yeah.
in the past, and I was like, okay, that's it. I'm just going to focus on my career now, on YouTube, TikTok, just focus on that. No girls. I'm not even going to be going out. And then, yeah.
It's always when you're not looking. I feel
Exactly,
like it's
exactly,
always when
exactly.
you're not looking.
So
You're
it's
literally
nice
like,
to-
no.
It's
and
nice
then
to hear
comes.
from male perspective because we always say the exact same thing. Like it's always
do.
like, no, I was done with men, like and then they just come
Then
into
they
your
come
life and
along.
you decide to put your time and effort
It's
into yourself.
the first time in my life when I wasn't looking for anything, That's when it happened.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's so crazy. I've always kind of secretly, well, not secretly, but I've always wanted something more.
You're like, I'm not looking.
Yeah, I'm not looking. but I always was, and it just never works out.
Yeah.
And then I was like, yeah, you know what? Screw girls. Focus on myself now. And I deleted all dating apps.
Okay. Yeah.
And yeah.
Then you were that like
solid
in your choice.
Oh, yeah.
That's so nice.
and yeah, I still can't believe it's been that long.
Yeah.
Wow, that's cute.
There's always, I think, one girl that like changes a guy.
Hey guys,
Yeah. That like
perspective.
Yeah.
Yes, I suppose. I used to go out a lot. Now I don't go out at all.
Like party.
Yeah. I feel like when you're
party a lot.
Yeah. When you're in a relationship, I think not that you settle, like you don't settle in your relationship, but you settle more like you wouldn't be going out partying, because when you're going out partying, I guess it's just, are you looking for stuff, like, you know?
Well, it's mainly, I do still like going out with my friends, but if the main thing is, it's hard to balance friendship, like, friendship, especially here in Canggu, with work, with having a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Like, if I do too much, like, going out with like, friends, even if I go, like, once or twice a week.
Something suffers and the other...
Yeah, and my girlfriend's like, we could have gone out for dinner that night. Or, like, you're spending your money on going out rather than, you know...
Where's my Gucci bag?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I know. I always feel like that. Life's like if you put all of your attention onto one, the other two suffer.
Yeah, I agree. It's like the
balance everything out.
Yeah. The yin and the yang.
But before you got into this relationship, do you have any funny or like dating stories or anything? You said you had like some red flag scenarios.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to?
Yeah, you're allowed to say whatever you want. This is uncensored.
Spill the full tea so that your girlfriend won't be annoyed at you.
Okay, so for example, back at home, my friend set up a blind date for me.
Okay.
Went out to this bar in Oxford. It was my mate, his girlfriend, and this lovely girl called Lily, who we went on like a blind date with. Turns out, so then we were doing like drinking, doing like Jaeger bomb shots. I was like, hey, wow, this girl's really cool. She's really nice. And then turned out she was I think it was diabetic, and she just collapsed on the floor after doing too many Jaeger bombs, even though she kept insisting to do more Jaegers. So I was like, wow, okay. Yeah, so that's quite
I thought you were going to say she's a man.
And then, like,
Or she did it, a man.
Thankfully not. But, like, the night was going so well, like, we were going to go out to like, a club afterwards, or it was going to be amazing, and she ended up in hospital. So.
I feel like that was the universe's sign of just filtering her out of
just getting her out of your life.
She wasn't the one for you.
She wasn't the one, yeah, exactly.
She's a 10, but she passes out when
she drinks Red Bull.
But also, I've also met a lot of very crazy women in the past. Really crazy.
In UK or in Bali?
Australia, Bali.
You travelled, so of course.
Yeah, it's like...
That's
a massive turn off. It's like, okay, maybe you hook up one time and, you know, that's it. And
they think like you're together then?
Yeah, and then they start following you around, like around Australia. For example, I met someone in, I think it was, where was it? Byron Bay, I think it was.
Yeah.
And then I saw her again in Newcastle, and then again in Sydney, because she was following my stories.
Fuck.
You're joking.
You must have that effect on people, honestly.
Stop. Did you say it to her?
Pardon?
Did you say it to her?
I was just like...
stop following me.
I mean, what can I do? It's like...
Yeah, that is really...
I find it quite hard to be like, go away, piss off. Especially when they make so much effort to see me.
True.
Oh, it's like your girlfriend now that came from Jakarta to Bali. Just live with you.
Yes. But we were talking...
Yeah, you knew the vibe was right.
Yeah, it was different. It wasn't like she was stalking you.
She might be. She might have been. I don't know her real intentions.
Yeah.
Her plan wasn't to stay in Bali. That's the thing. She was just going to Bali and then go back traveling around.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
So you changed her as well.
Yeah.
Settled.
Exactly. So.
You'd meet like a lot of different girls like around traveling. Like seeing it worldwide. Did you were you on dating apps while you were like traveling as well?
I think I was. Yeah. I think I was.
Yeah, because you get like this and put your location where you are, and I've never.
We've never been on dating apps.
We've never been on dating apps.
You've never been on dating apps?
Never.
Not even on like
none of them.
Tinder.
No, or Hinge, nothing.
Mm-mm.
So how do you find great guys like myself.
They
They find us. We
They
find
find
them.
us.
Yeah.
So like, how would they find you? Like, just approach you like in a restaurant?
probably-
In the gym.
Yeah.
The gym's a
in
hot spot for
common,
you.
Yeah.
Or
Gym.
I met my boyfriend. We both met our boyfriends in the gym.
In the gym, yeah.
We both have boyfriends actually.
Well, to be fair, I approached my boyfriend. Oh no, I guess.
We both approach our boyfriends drunk as well.
So you approached them.
Well, like we already kind of knew them, but like in that way, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then we backed off and we were sober and like, what the
We were
fuck
like,
did we
oh
do?
my god, we've like fucked up
And
here.
then they approached us back. Mine took 1 year to approach me.
Yeah.
It's fate. It's happened in the end.
Yeah. I've seen him every day. I could be a stalker right now. If I seen him every single day, and then it took it.
Avine went a bit crazy, and then he seen that she was gone crazy, so then he was like, actually, like, I'm gonna
Yeah, well,
wait
see,
till
I
she
After a
cools
year of
down.
you going crazy.
Yeah, like then I settled down.
Going wild, like partying.
So when you
and
first get to Bali, like you just want to
go wild.
go. Not even Bali, I'm sure. Like traveling, you just want to like drink and party and stuff, and then you
I feel like
kind of
it's like
realize you
social.
live here, and you're like, oh shit, I better chill.
I better settle down now. Yeah, this isn't me. This isn't me.
And I wasn't ever really one to bit drink and party anyway. It was just kind
No.
of like going a bit mad, and then my boyfriend seen that I settled down and was like, yeah, okay,
Yeah.
you're a good one.
Because you said
Because I like
chilled down a bit.
because he doesn't party, he doesn't drink, so obviously he like
Obviously, it's not bad if people do that. And
we just weren't compatible.
yeah.
And
Okay.
now we are.
Yeah.
I made myself be compatible with him.
She changed herself.
No,
For
I
him.
didn't. Okay, so let's get into. Oh yeah, our first segment will say diving deep. Cue the scuba.
Yeah, we'll have a scoop.
We're diving deep, okay.
We're diving. Yeah, so it's just what is the most. It doesn't have to be relationship related. or
Anything.
What is the most spontaneous thing you've ever done?
Dating wise,
No,
anything.
just anything.
If you,
in
anything
life.
that springs to mind.
You seem like a spontaneous person.
Yeah, you do actually.
what does that mean?
I mean, like
Like,
free
on a
willing.
whim, like.
The most spontaneous thing I've ever done.
Yeah.
Probably when I came out to Bali. It's like I finished my shoot in London working corporate, and then my manager said, my client said, okay, from next week we won't have you in because of COVID.
Okay.
And literally when I was at work, I booked my flight to Bali at 7:30 p.m. that evening. And this was 3 o'clock in the afternoon in London when I booked it. Went home, unpacked all my stuff, repacked it again, and went straight to the airport without telling anyone.
What?
And I went to
On
Bali.
your own?
Yeah.
That's really good
Oh
because
my
we obviously
God,
talk a
yeah.
lot about on
We
this,
do.
That's quite
on
spontaneous.
this channel. We
good.
talk a lot about
For
like
2.5 years.
Whoa.
so whatever you brought
good.
there and then was it.
That was
Everything
it.
I'm wearing now is all.
So you've been wearing that
new
since
guns.
you left the airport.
Yeah, literally.
That-
I haven't changed yet.
Yeah, we talk about traveling and like how people should leave their hometown at least once in their life. So that's
Yeah, and
Fitting.
like people obviously are always.
Probably not that extreme.
But I mean, it just goes
No,
to
it
show that you
is.
can, you know.
Yeah.
I mean,
As in,
Skyscanner is on your phone. It's simple as that.
It just took you like literally from like 3. It was 3 o'clock and you booked it for 7:30.
Yeah, my phone was
Wow.
7:30.
what did you say? You finished your shoot?
Pardon?
Your shoot.
It was just
Okay.
finished. It was just finished.
So you were
Photographer.
doing
I was
photography,
doing
right?
videos.
Okay.
I was actually making short videos for like tech companies in London in the offices. So.
Nice. Exciting.
And
Yeah.
then they said they're like, we can't have you in because COVID, and you're like, okay.
More or less, yeah. They said, yeah, this is the 14th of March, and this is just the start of COVID, and I expect them to close down for like a month or 2,
Yeah.
and I was just going to go out to Bali and just edit all the videos which I've been filming out back in London, and I ended up being here for this long, so
Whoa.
yeah.
And like, were you not scared about like security? Not security as in like airport security, like you know, like your value, like security in your job or like money, or like how did you just kind of?
No, I had loads of videos which I filmed beforehand, which I needed editing. So my plan was, before I came out, actually, was to do like 1 month working really intensely, then traveling for like a month, back again, you know? Back and
Yeah.
forth.
Yeah.
So
So
it's like
you
I'm
make
editing
money
on the
out
go.
that
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm like editing online.
Yeah.
Yeah. nice.
See, everything's possible. Like anything is possible.
Absolutely,
Do you know what I mean?
absolutely.
Like, it really is.
And then like you obviously decided to stay in Bali because you seen how shit the world was going.
Yeah.
Inside.
And apparently, wasn't Bali like more lenient? I mean, they had a lockdown, but
There was definitely a proper lockdown.
yeah,
Well, we were here for some of it.
for the end of it.
When did you guys arrive?
No, only about a year ago.
2021.
Yeah.
2020. So we were here when like you couldn't eat in the cafes. We had to go
In July, like PPKM.
Last year.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was still quite bad then.
Yeah.
With like,
But, like,
put stickers on our phones.
it was way better
than
Ireland.
Lockers and
Yeah,
shit.
but before that, you weren't even allowed out at all.
Oh, shit.
Really, like a lot of shops are closed. You weren't really allowed out.
But then wasn't there like loads of villa parties and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not really allowed to say it, but there was
There
some.
was.
Even like some venues which are open secretly.
Some going on.
Some restaurants which are open upstairs.
Yeah.
That's really good.
It was like the same though. I think every town had like something going on in there.
I mean, you can't just be sat at home
Yeah.
doing what?
But in Ireland, it literally was like
masturbating.
that, though.
But like
Well,
obviously
what we
what we
experienced,
know.
yeah.
But and then you decided to make your own channel eventually.
So I started it starts off with me just posting old clips which I filmed on my travels onto TikTok, but making it like a creative way, so where I'm like narrating it. And then from that, I was like, but I started learning Bahasa because I thought I would stay in Bali for a long time. And then in my first lesson, I said, my food just arrived, which was gado gado. And then I asked my teacher, could I try speaking in Bahasa? And can you film me on my phone? And I posted it and it got like 20,000 views compared to my 500 views, which I would get normally. I was like, wow, this is pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I posted another one like the next day, then another one, and then I started eating spicy food, like from spicy noodle pot noodles.
Yeah.
And I started my alias was Spicy Noodle Boy, DJ Snow. Was Spicy Noodle Boy or something like that.
Spicy noodle
That was
boy.
your
Was that
name.
your name on Tinder?
It should have been, yeah. It should have been. And yeah, and then it just progressed from there. Sorry, what was the question?
The most spontaneous thing you ever did.
Yeah,
What was the most
it.
spontaneous thing I ever
this spontaneous decision of leaving your job brought you to here and what you are doing now. Do you know
This
what
was quite spontaneous.
I mean?
Yeah.
Go on.
I was like,
Let's
so
sit him in to come
you guys
here.
just came on my show the other day. I was like, if you ever want me on, I'm more than happy to come on. And like an hour later, you're like, yeah, booked in for Tuesday. I was like,
But we already booked it and we were like, may as well
Yeah.
get you on.
So, that was quite spontaneous, I suppose.
No
Going on a
regrets.
podcast. Yeah.
And I think it's better that we didn't like know that much background
No,
to
we
you,
didn't
so
know.
we could like this is just as interesting for
We're
me
just getting to know him as well.
for
Yeah.
this is like a blind date.
Get to know me tag.
Okay,
Actually, no, we
so
already
far you
did
just see a
that.
massive red flag.
No,
definitely
not. No way.
I feel like you're even like too green flag to be on.
I'm a
Get
what?
out.
You're even too green flag.
I'm a too much of a green flag.
Yeah, I mean you've got good things going for you.
Yeah, you do.
You're already in a long-term relationship. You've got a good career set up. You know, you're into spontaneity.
Is that,
You like traveling.
that should be more of a red flag than green flag spontaneity, I think.
I agree. Well, I mean, it can be in the middle.
I mean, I could go to like a club and like, I'm feeling spontaneous today. I'm gonna kiss a girl. Like, that's a big red flag, I think.
Well, it depends what way you put it. Like,
Yeah.
what
Depends on your
area you're
perspective.
spontaneous in life.
Yes. Okay. Yes. In that sense, yes.
Yeah.
It's a green flag. I like spontaneity.
Spontaneity.
What, do you know that word in Indonesian?
I have no idea. I know a lot of words when it comes to eating. That's it.
Yeah. A lot of
And I like creating my own words. I've got enak, which is delicious, and dinak, which a word that my friend Dom created.
Oh, so it's not Dina.
So it's not Indonesian.
It's not Indonesian.
I thought it meant good.
Enak
enak
is
is-
delicious.
it's delicious,
And then dinak, it's meant to be tidak inak.
Oh.
And then I gave my friend durian ages ago, and he was like, "Is it in enak?" And he said, "No, dinak." I was like, "Boom."
Do you like it, Doreen?
I hate durian. That's the worst
Yeah.
thing I've ever tried.
It's
What?
smelly, isn't it?
I don't
very
think it's that
smelly.
bad.
No, it's not great. No, to be honest, it really isn't.
No, I don't.
It's terrible.
Like it.
It's
They
like
have, like,
0
a
out of
whole-
10.
It has the worst
Instagram.
smell.
There's an Instagram page called like a durian place, and they just make all durian pancakes, durian ice cream. I'm like, who?
I'm feeling sick thinking about it. But Indonesians
Them
love
durian
it.
pancakes you gave to them.
Yeah, did you watch the video?
Yeah, so
Oh
funny.
my God.
I was like, are they just being
I'm like,
dramatic?
surely that's a bit far fetched.
Yeah, is it?
But
Dramatics.
I'm actually going back to London. One of the videos I'm making is where I'm going to be like this double agent, going back to the UK, and I'm going to get like one of those pellet shooters. It's like you just...
Like a slingshot.
Yeah, like a slingshot,
Yeah.
that's it. And I'll get a bunch of durian pancakes. If there's anyone I don't like... So it's like most agents have like guns. I've got durian
Surely you
pancakes.
can't
They have
even
the
bring
worst
it
smell
in
ever.
your- Surely you can't bring durian in your suitcase.
I'll
Can
make
you?
some makeshift
Vacuum
ones.
packet or something.
Anything's possible.
Yeah,
Bit of money and yeah.
that's
I'm
true.
joking.
Money speaks. Money speaks.
Especially here.
Yeah, it
And in a
does.
relationship. Maybe not.
Okay, I'm gonna read you out to end on that note, I'm gonna read you out a red flag dilemma. So usually we read red flag dilemmas and people ask for our unsolicited advice because we're so good at giving advice apparently.
You are good at giving advice.
Yeah, we're great.
Relationships.
Yeah, we're relationship gurus. No,
we're life coaches actually.
Well, you did say I was overrated in my episode last week.
That was me.
Orna did.
That was me.
So someone said, my ex-boyfriend was great at the start. After a few weeks, he started acting so different. Very feminine. Lol.
The boy started acting feminine.
Yeah, he started acting very feminine.
Like,
I don't know. How would you act feminine?
what, feminine in the bedroom or what? Dressing up like... How does a guy act feminine?
I'm joking.
You'll see.
We'll leave that up to you. She said his favourite movie was Mamma Mia 2. Okay. He used to get into huffs if he didn't get his own way, and he make me pay most of the time. Not saying women shouldn't pay, but it's nice to be treated. Okay, I'm not sure where the story is going, but we'll continue. Before the lockdown, he cheated on me, and I spent the lockdown with him belittling me and gaslighting me. So they were stuck together then for lockdown. I officially called it quits and we cut contact. A few months later, my best friend told me her friend was texting him. So she was getting into him by text message.
Her friend?
Her friend.
Okay.
So he was texting her or she was texting him?
So he was texting her friend, I think.
Yeah.
A few months later, my best friend told me... Oh, yeah, sorry, her friend was texting him. Her friend told her he sent a video of him... Okay, her friend told her he sent a video of him shoving shoving a dildo up his bum. She asked him where he got the dildo.
She caught him having a dildo up his ass.
It gets worse.
She asked him where he got the dildo from, and he replies, "It's my auntie's."
Surely this is some sort of joke.
It's not. It's real.
Okay, and
he knows the person.
I had to remove his mom on Facebook because I couldn't look at him or his mom. The same. Moral of the story: if his favorite movie is Mamma Mia 2, please run. Okay, so it wasn't really a scenario, but...
So what's the question you're asking me?
Would you do that?
Would I do that? Oh, every day. I love eating my aunties.
Okay, I think it was just a funny story, because sometimes we say dilemmas.
Or funny
red flags,
to get our
red
opinions
flags,
on it.
funny stories.
What's your opinion on that story?
Speechless.
What's my opinion?
Whatever you're into, that's my opinion.
Yeah, do your thing. Like if a girl
Is it an Enoch or a Dina?
I don't know, if a girl is cool of him doing that, then yeah, go ahead. But but from the moment that he started, as soon as he cheated on her one time, that's never again.
Yeah.
No second chances.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I mean, that just ruins the whole trust and the whole relationship's done forever.
Yeah,
you can never rebuild from that.
You don't think
you
so?
can never rebuild from that?
I don't think so.
You can never rebuild.
Yeah, anything else is
that.
Okay.
No, I agree.
Yeah, I think it's just that.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, some people want to spice up their lives. They can. It's like no way to judge, but you probably should have consulted her first before doing that.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Yeah.
especially if he uses, maybe he consults his auntie in the very
true.
Can he borrow it?
Oh my
How rude of him.
No, so you
How
think...
did he get hold of his aunties?
I don't know.
Maybe he was just trying to be funny and it just wasn't even funny.
Yeah, actually,
don't know.
I heard the story when it was in live time. I remember this happening in my hometown, yeah. This was like a thing. Okay, someone else had a question, but I'm trying to find it. So you don't think...
this was on the Serotonin Sister page as well.
Was it?
Yeah.
So you don't think if someone cheats that the relationship can be rebuilt?
I don't think it
that was an
can.
interesting
I think it'd be
statement.
super difficult.
I mean, I don't think it can be.
I wouldn't do it. personally, I wouldn't get back with someone who cheated on me. I mean, sorry, I did when I was younger, but that's just me
but I think you live
being
and you
stupid,
learn.
You know?
Have you ever cheated?
I've never cheated.
You've only been in this relationship, so.
It was my first relationship, so yeah.
Yeah.
I've never cheated.
That's good.
You never will.
That's good.
I never will.
Aw,
Maybe.
see, green flag right
Green
there.
flag. And now you have actions and patterns have to match up.
Match up, yeah, true.
Okay, someone else said, is this guy straight? Lol. I believe that nobody is 100% straight. Truthfully, have you ever been curious or thought about getting with someone of the same sex?
Have I?
Yeah.
No.
Well, there you go.
I mean, some of my friends at home are
In the
like
middle.
they're very touchy and close.
Really?
Does that make you?
But I mean, not
In a weird way.
not in like a boyfriend way.
Maybe.
It's more like best friends.
Okay, well then.
Yeah.
That's okay.
But that's
It's all
different
okay,
type.
but,
It depends. I feel like if you're secure in like your sexuality, you would be like, get off me.
yeah.
You know, like,
yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. So I grew up in London,
Mm-hmm.
which is like and went to like an all boys school, so it was all really really macho. And then I moved out to a place called Newbury, which is like, maybe you know Newbury, it's New Reading. And it's like a mixed school, and a lot of my friends are like very like open.
Mm-hmm.
It's like there's like girlfriends, and it's like way more open what we did, like sending kisses on MSN Messenger.
Yeah.
If I send a kiss to
MSN.
if I send a kiss to my friend, if I send an ex to my friend from London, they'd be like, "What the fuck is wrong with
Say
you?"
no. Say no homo.
You're gonna say no homo, of course. Even when I went on nights out, I was like, "I love you, bro, no homo." That's like there was always no homo.
Yeah. Remember we had a friend who was like being really affectionate towards men, but he's straight. Like at that party, and like these two boys were getting so angry because they like accused him of being gay, but he's fully straight.
Yeah, it's just because they're obviously uncomfortable.
Yeah, they're uncomfortable with it.
Depends. I think in Bali there's a lot of different like relationships.
People are more open, I guess, as well.
sexuality.
I've heard. I've never been part of it, but
No,
yeah.
I've never been part of it, and I've never.
Same.
I don't think. Oh, I've seen some weird stuff.
I've not.
Remember, I was in the Cape. Oh, maybe I shouldn't mention the venue, but I was at a party and there was people in the corner literally having sex, like
Sick.
with a collar around her neck.
In the party.
In the party.
Wow.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
no.
like I mean, anything goes.
No, and all like there's like weird festivals that go on here as well. That
Oh
are
yeah.
I've seen some weird festivals.
You've been.
I've only been to one of these festivals. It was terrible.
Oh my god, really?
Really?
I'm not going to say the name, but it was so
Yeah.
bad. I would never again.
Was it just too much?
Yeah. It was like midgets and I don't know, just everything was going on and it just was a bit disgusting.
Yeah,
So I left.
that was definitely something that not even no homo would fix.
Yeah, no homo to that for sure. But I mean, also, I've also going back to what I was talking about earlier. I've also never had a relationship. So some of my friends did ask me if I was fully straight. Like, bro, you saw me get with a girl like last night. How could you say something like that?
But I guess that doesn't mean anything because people are married with kids and stuff. And
What?
he said his friends would ask him if he was gay because he hasn't been.
Oh.
No. They won't say if I was gay, but I said, "Are you sure you're not like maybe bi?"
Yeah.
I'm like, no.
I think some men like. I feel like when they're younger and stuff, like they're pressured to like get their number really high and stuff with girls because they try like one up each other, you know?
I was like that. To be
Yeah,
honest.
they do.
I was definitely like that.
It's something they do.
But maybe it's I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's like
Girls don't feel that. Like,
it was. I think it was like a competition.
yeah, it is.
Really?
I've heard that. Mm-hmm.
I've got friends who've got like names on their phones.
Yeah,
In the
yeah,
notes
they keep a
section.
list.
It was like, "Oh, let's see your list." I'm like, "What list?"
Oh.
Like my friends
Shopping
are-
list.
Yeah, literally shopping list.
Exposure of the men.
Yeah, that's what
With
I've
the
been
full
told.
names and
Boys.
Instagrams as well.
Really?
Yeah.
I've been told that for a few boys. Like, someone I know was like, "No, I've stopped counting." Like,
Surely, if you were like keeping lists, do you drop your standards a bit just so you can get like
at the
more
start, maybe you
girls?
do. Yeah.
I'm sure some of my friends have.
Mm.
As I think I've dropped my standards as well.
Any holes a go?
No, not because of that, but because of nights, because of being too drunk.
Yeah, beer goggles. We've all done that.
Yeah.
And suppose
Yeah.
when you're traveling, it's
and also it's like it was a weird thing when I first started traveling. I had this weird fantasy of like, if I travel to this country, I want to get with a girl from that country. And next country is like to get off a list from there. It was awful, but
I mean, but even the way that you can look back and think,
you were
that's
aware
awful,
of that.
You're aware now that it's awful.
I'm aware, and I was wrong, and I'm a changed man now. I've been in a relationship for over a year, so.
That's really
Green
good.
flag.
See, green flag.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
I'm gonna make reels of this and go ding, ding.
Yeah,
Sound effects.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so good.
Oh, that's
that
good.
you feel that way. And how do you feel about? So someone actually did ask in that question. How do you feel about? What did they say?
Let me get it up real quick.
God, my mum's going to be watching this and like, oh my God, Lawrence.
Your mum.
That's why you like traveling
Our
so
dad
much.
watches
She should be
this.
very
Our
proud
dad
of
watches.
you.
He's like, "What the fuck was that story in the middle?"
Talking about
So,
dildos.
what are your thoughts on how most guys have zero bro code and will go for their mates' exes?
How do I feel about that?
Yeah, what are your thoughts on that?
So my two best.
Have you seen it?
Yes, my two best friends from back home. One of them wasn't. Okay, I'm super against it.
Yeah.
I think it's all about, it's like the worst thing you can do.
Okay.
Super against it.
Okay.
It's like one of my best friends. He met this girl. We were like hanging out for ages, and then on that guy's birthday, we all went up to his university together, and then his best mate and my best mate ended up sleeping with that girl on his friend's birthday, and then they ended up being together for like 5 or 6 years. But it's just I don't know why there's 4 billion girls in the world, 3 billion girls, and you go through that one girl.
Yeah.
I think it's not on.
And what about if you just slept with the same girl, but like, because obviously
after you break up?
Well, not even say if you were just to sleep with the same girl, like not even if you're obviously that's an ex, so they were together for a while and then they broke up. But say if you like your friend slept with a girl and you knew that you knew he slept with that girl, would you still go for that same girl?
And they weren't dating?
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
No. I mean, I wouldn't go for it. But I mean, I wouldn't.
No, you don't see an issue.
I wouldn't feel bad if I did so.
Yeah.
See, with girls, it's like opposite.
Yeah, we're girls would be like, oh my God, I cannot believe you did that.
Like if you're close friends and
You sleep with the same guy, like that's it.
Because I'd ask him beforehand.
Would you? Yeah.
And I would have to know like the dynamic between the two. It's like maybe it was like a one-off thing.
Yeah.
Like my mate slept with her, and then 2 months later we're out, and I'm like, oh, nothing happened between them two afterwards. So yeah, why not?
Yeah.
No,
See, girls is like
girls are
think
so
differently, don't
different.
they?
Like girls be like, no way. Like, but they do call girls who have slept with the same guy, Eskimo sisters.
Yeah, we call them Eskimo bros.
Oh, okay.
Is that like a cool?
So we're on the same planet.
Yeah. It's very common in here in Bali. I know plenty of Eskimos here.
Yeah, like I think the whole island is Eskimo in some way.
But I've never heard it anywhere else. I've just heard it in Bali.
Yeah, I've only heard it from you. Not.
Yeah, no, I think the whole island is somewhat Eskimo.
Everyone's an Eskimo here.
Yeah, we're all
Eskimos. We're all related.
Well, why Eskimo? Why can't it be like something like native to Bali, like monk? I don't know.
What's the name? What's that Bali?
The geckos. Why can't we be geckos? Gecko Bros.
Gecko Bros.
That would actually be a cool like tattoo shop name.
Oh.
Gecko Bros. That's a cool name. Yeah.
Or Eskimo Bros.
Eskimo Bros.
But also, yes, true.
That'd be a good one.
That's a good tattoo name.
Yeah. Do you have any more questions?
No, that was like the main two that stood out, wasn't it?
Yeah.
God, I feel like I've
The other two
passed
people-
one, failed the other one.
The other two people were like, "What's your favorite TV show?" Or like, "What's your favorite?"
My favorite movie is Mamma Mia 2.
Okay, but what's your favorite Indonesian dish actually? Just while we're
Indonesian
here.
dish.
Nasty.
Tongseng kambing.
Ooh, what's that?
Translation, please.
So it's a soup dish from Jakarta, and it contains goat meat.
Oh.
It's
Goat meat.
goat meat. Yeah, it's delicious.
I've had
Shit.
ghost cheese, but I've never had
Goat meat is really popular here.
Really?
So tasty, and
Yay.
it's just like
Lovely.
this. It's like a brownie soup, full of flavor, a bit spicy, and goat meat and some rice on the side.
How do you say again?
Tongseng kambing.
Tongseng kambing.
Yes,
Okay.
that's my favorite.
Have you ever got Bali Betty for any of these?
I've only had it one time, but not from a dish I wanted to try.
What was it from?
A dish called nasi lemak, which is famous in Bali, and I don't know if it's 100% correct, but it contains like cow blood,
Oh.
but like raw blood.
Ooh,
Blood.
no.
Yeah.
But I didn't know it at the time, so I just played football from like 6 a.m. to 8 a.m.
Yeah.
And then me and my friend went to like a local place, got that, and I was so sick for like a week.
A week.
Shit, really?
But I think it's because I had the raw blood on an empty stomach.
Or maybe just raw blood, full stop.
Yeah, or
I don't
like
think
no
there's
way,
any.
that's
Yeah.
not.
But I mean, from what I've tried on my show, or like whenever I go to Warrongs to film, I've never been sick.
Okay.
Maybe.
I actually get more sick from eating like
Western food.
yeah.
Yeah,
like-
I've got Bali Belly from a Western restaurant here.
yeah. I'm not gonna say the names of especially one of them, but I mean,
Because they give them 15% off.
yeah.
Do they?
I want discounts. I'm trying to keep a good reputation here. I can't be slacking off all these places.
No, yeah, no. I got it from Smoothie Bowls twice.
What's in a
The
smoothie
least
bowl, which is
expected
bad?
thing.
Maybe just water.
They'll
or
just like
something.
blend the fruit with, like, maybe they wash the
Icy.
blender with water and then put the fruit in and like, was that whatever? was
Oh,
in the
maybe.
water.
Or
You know
maybe
what I mean?
ice, they use like tap water or something, you never know.
Yeah.
I think the ice is.
No, ice is
Mostly
fully
fine.
like, yeah, brought by the people. The ice.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure,
But I
remember
think
that,
it was
actually.
from like them washing their utensils and then using it.
Maybe.
I don't know. I've got it twice from Smoothie Bowls.
What about milk? Milk is quite a bad one, I think, in my opinion. Yeah.
I
it?
only
We drink
have
oat
milk in my
milk.
tea. Or,
Oh.
yeah.
So
Sorry,
we
only oat
actually
milk.
don't drink dairy milk ever, really.
But maybe in a smoothie bowl, was it oat milk?
No, there was no milk in it.
Fruit.
Well, milk in
Or
the
like cream?
cartons. Is it not?
Yeah, I think that milk is not. I don't drink that milk.
Really?
I avoid all milk products here.
Why
I
is
just
that?
have milk in my tea, but I've always been fine.
I'd have yogurt.
Just a tiny bit, but like, well, okay, when I was in Thailand, I had chocolate milk, and that made me sick for a week, and never again. But they don't store the milk properly here. It's like outside, warm.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's on shelves and shit. Like some of the milk.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is, and
It's not in refrigerators.
That's actually true. Yeah.
so yeah, maybe that's why you
Oh,
got
God.
food poisoning.
Maybe.
I actually got it from chicken satay once. As
Chicken
well.
satay.
I came in from a night out really, really drunk and ordered it like 5 a.m. Like no one freshly makes
Oh,
chicken
no.
satay at 5 a.m.
That's what has been left out all
Yeah.
day and all
Oh,
night.
no, I
Yeah,
can't.
sorry.
And then on top of a hangover as
And
well.
I had a hangover, so I fully blamed on the hangover first, and then
Realised it was
Realised.
actually Bali Belly.
very soon it was Bali Belly. 8 hours later.
Very brave of you to come on the show the other day, after having food poisoning twice.
I've had it like multiple times, maybe like
Even more so?
3 times.
And you came on the show and trying like 4 dishes you've never.
Yeah,
even
but they
heard
were
the name
actually
of.
really good.
I felt really sick, but that's not from your food. I just don't know what's going on.
Orna
actually were sick?
Orna's still not well.
I'm still not well. But not
But
from
not
that.
from
It just
you.
is convenient timing. Because we ate the same food, so there's no
Yeah.
way.
Do you eat both the same foods normally?
No.
No.
But whenever I eat food, I usually eat it with someone so I know then, like, if they
Yeah,
let
same.
it
I think that's like you're
with
sick.
me.
Mhm,
Or I make
same.
them try it. I'm like, here, have some.
Yeah.
In case they try to like poison you.
This is quality check.
Although, like, me and my boyfriend ate from the same place, got the same dish, and I got Bali Belly and he didn't. And it
Yeah.
definitely was from that.
Maybe he's got a stronger immune system than
True.
you.
Yeah, I think he does, actually. I think he does.
I don't know.
When are you recording your next videos?
So before I go, I need to film.
You can say 20.
No, I need to film 10 episodes,
Whoa.
which is 31-minute videos in the next 20 days.
Okay, that's easy.
Okay, doable.
What?
One a day.
One every
In
one
a
every
high
2
stress
days max.
environment, like
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
podcast.
does that mean you're going to have to be here, like, how
But
are you
I'm
gonna do it?
not gonna do it here most of the time. It'll be like maybe some here, some in Shishi, maybe one in my friend's villa.
I've heard
Cool.
the shishi malt ball is meant to be really nice. The dessert where they pour the.
I'm bringing my own food. Yes.
Okay.
Me.
You're bringing your own food?
Yeah, of course.
Where do you bring it from?
I cook it.
Back on the street.
Do you actually?
No.
Oh, I was like, oh yeah, you said you don't cook.
I'm not gonna say where I get it from
Okay.
or how I make it
Okay.
because I want to open up. Yes, because I want to open up a restaurant here.
Oh.
Ian Aquadinak show restaurant.
Okay.
But half of it's going to be like a live set. So it's like
That'd be
you walk
amazing.
in and then you can decide whether you want to go to like a room where you can just eat regularly or go to a room like this, bunch of tables, all of microphones set up, good lighting around, and you're like on a live stream and then everything's recorded.
Have
and
you ever seen
conversations.
Chicken Shop?
That'd
on
be very-
TikTok? Like similar to that.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be very good. And you're saying it out loud, so you're going to manifest it
Mhm.
right here and right
I need
now.
to manifest it.
You
You're
are
gonna
going to manifest it
manifest
because
it.
you said it out loud.
I've manifested it just now.
It's
Yeah,
happening.
we're going to play this back when you have it
it.
successfully.
Yeah.
When we're at the opening.
Yes, you'll be
Yeah.
the first to come in for sure.
I'll
But
be there.
I just actually brought a journaling, not a journal book, but like a gratitude book
Oh, we love
nice.
that.
3 days ago. So I've been doing it every day since.
Oh.
Do you find it helps?
Yes, because I actively look out for things to be grateful for. So today I'm grateful to come on the show with the Serotonin Sisters and being a chance to talk about my dating past and for everyone to know what a
but I feel like
player I used to be. And
but have you, upon reflection, seen that you've changed and grown?
yeah, so I can look back on this.
For a better human.
What age are you?
Have a guess how old I am.
27?
You think I'm 27?
I say 26.
26, okay.
What age are you?
How old?
Wait,
How old?
28.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Did you have to think about your age just now?
No, yeah, because I keep forgetting. Because being in Bali for 2 years, it's like...
I know.
There's no like...
Neverland here.
Yeah, it's like a bubble. And I don't even celebrate my birthdays anymore.
Do you know?
Because my birthday's in January the 4th. So...
It's a depressing month.
Yeah, so everyone goes out heavy on New Year's Eve, New Year's Day.
Yeah, that's
sometimes
like me.
goes over to like the 2nd of January, and then no one wants to see me on the 4th of January.
24th of January.
24th.
Yeah, so it's a month after Christmas Eve. But still, I'm like, this is the worst month in the year, honestly.
It is quite
I really
rubbish
don't
month.
like it.
But I mean, at least people have had the chance to have a down and we're like, oh, let's go party again.
Yeah. You're still young, 28. Still...
Was that young?
Yeah, it is young.
I feel young. I honestly feel like I'm 22.
Or it only...
And I feel like you give off a young energy.
Yeah, you do. Really
I've got
immature.
A real spontaneous vibe.
Spontaneous red flag, immature personality.
No, green flag.
Yeah.
Yeah, so am I a...
Green flag approved.
So am I a green flag or am I a red flag?
You're green flag.
Woo! Ding, ding, ding. You're definitely an Enoch.
I'm an eat
If you were a
Enoch.
dish, you'd be a white rice. Nice and bland.
To be fair, white rice
What?
goes,
You
it
can't
goes with
go
everything.
wrong.
It
You
goes
can't
with-
go
it
wrong.
can't
That's
go
what I
wrong.
mean.
Everybody
No
knows
one
white
likes... No one cannot say they dislike white rice, apart from my mum.
rice. Why?
My mum came to Bali and didn't like rice.
The rice. Although, you know, you can get really bad food poisoning from rice.
Yeah,
I'm really
Orna studied
Bioscience in college.
bioscience in university,
Yeah.
so she knows all the diseases.
You can get really bad food poisoning from rice.
Let me prove that person wrong. Let me prove you wrong.
Well, it's not me. Someone taught it to me. Not me.
Food poisoning from rice? That's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
good story.
What is it?
You put it in the
is
fridge
it?
or something and it's hot.
Okay, come back to me now. I don't know exactly.
When
what
you
it is.
have
Let me
real
do
hot
it.
rice and you put it in the fridge to cool down really
I
quickly.
think you can get food poisoning anything. Bacillus cereus. Yeah, knew it.
How about you give someone that? You have
Bacillus cereus food
make
poisoning.
them close their eyes and say,
Yeah.
Bacillus cereus. You may open
These
your
bacteria
eyes.
will multiply and may produce toxins that cause vomiting or diarrhea. I swear, yeah.
Oh my god.
I learned this.
I might do it for my next full
It's
foot
reheating.
dish.
It's reheating it.
Oh,
So it can
reheating.
reheat in rice. Yeah. Unfortunately, yes.
I feel like you should do a whole episode giving people salmonella.
Giving
You
people
may
Bali
open-
belly.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I've got something called a forfeit box in my show.
You do?
Yeah, so that's why my previous guest had to eat those durian pancakes and the cow brain. That was part of a forfeit. Because they gave such low reviews last time on the show that I invited them back on to do
do
a
that.
forfeit. Yeah.
Oh.
So
Good job, I gave 10
so
for
the next
it.
one was going to be like
Yeah.
salmonella, whatever you just said.
Bacillus cereus.
Bacillus series.
It's like that bean boozled. Do you know when you try one
Oh my God,
jelly bean
yeah.
and it's like bad flavour and one jelly bean
One is like
good?
vomit and one is like tutti frutti. You know that?
Oh, I
Bean
don't
boozled.
I don't eat those.
No.
I'd rather just know what I'm eating.
Yeah, true.
I suppose it relates with like dating. Why would you like just go for
Literally.
like whoever when you can choose who you can be with?
Exactly.
There we go.
Exactly.
Wrapping it up on a relatable.
Can I just ask, what's the biggest red flag for you?
Oh.
Biggest red flag for me would be
I just think disrespect, like in
insecurity.
like people that are just disrespectful to waiters, waitresses, like
To you.
people.
So anyone who's Russian.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I
So
do
you don't
get
like Russians? You don't like Russians?
There's nice ones.
Okay.
Mine
I'm
would
half
just be-
Russian.
Are you?
Yeah.
Really?
Okay.
But I find Russians really rude.
Yeah.
Mine would be insecurity. Like, you know, if they're insecure and then they like blame everything on you.
Yeah, like
Do you know what I
gaslighting
mean?
you,
Like,
kind of.
What does gaslighting mean properly?
Gaslighting.
It's like if you genuinely have like see a problem with someone, like they're genuinely being mean and they try to turn it back on you, like you're just being oversensitive.
Yeah.
But they've
When
said,
they literally are
when they've
being-
literally been rude to you, and then you said like that really made me feel bad or whatever, and like, oh, you're just being oversensitive. You know, like they're trying to make you feel like you're the problem.
Oh, right, switching it.
Yeah.
like reverse.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
So your point was insecurity. So it's not insecurity whether they I don't know,
Not insecurity like
put dildos in their bums, like that sort of insecurity. Different types of insecurity.
Insecurity when they're insecure and they project it onto you.
projecting it, like example gaslighting.
Yeah, example.
Mine are just, but I think everything is like, every red flag obviously is disrespectful. Like everything that's a red flag comes in a lack of respect, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Have you got any good examples of a time when someone's been very disrespectful?
To me.
Or to you yourself, or to someone you know?
Well, like if you cheat on me, it's not very nice, is it?
I mean, something which is less obvious than that. Something which guys think is okay, but to a girl maybe.
To say like sometimes this just happened to me in a lot of my last relationship. They'd be like, right, let's do something on the weekend. Keep this day free. We're going out. We're going on a date. Blah blah blah. And then the day would come around, and then he'd be like, nah, sorry, I'm going out with my friends. But it would happen all the time. You know what I mean?
Got it. That's quite.
That is annoying. Like,
just put your notepad away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think in Canggu that's quite common.
I know. I hate that. I hate that. I just like knowing where I stand with people, and like I'll show people where they stand with me, like being out straight and secure.
And for yourself, what's been
like insecurity?
A red flag.
Like, you know, if a guy is talking to you, like a genuine friend guy, and then your boyfriend sees you talking to them and he's like, what the fuck? Or like, why are you talking to them? It's like, they were talking to me first.
So if one of his friends or like a random guy comes and talks to you.
Yeah, talks to you. And like, say if you were just like, they could just genuinely been asking you about anything, or like talking about your boyfriend to you or something. And then your boyfriend
and they got
will
all
go
funny
mad
about it.
Your boyfriend will go crazy at you for talking to that guy. But it's like, he was talking to me. You know what I mean? And it's like, he approached you, and like, you could know the guy. He could be a past friend or something. And obviously because he's insecure about you talking to guys, he projects it onto you.
Yeah,
you know?
I think like security is the best in a relationship.
So when they're secure, you're like, oh, who was that? Nice guy. Blah, blah, you know?
Got it. Okay, can I give you like an example, which has kind of happened to me in the past? Okay, so I was in Sevilla, and I was talking to like an old friend. I'm not going to say, girl.
Okay.
Like, good friend of mine from before, but we were really getting along. Like good friend, but I mean, I wasn't trying anything on her, etc. But I remember the guy she was seeing at the time, I had no idea who he was, just came over out of nowhere, like quite aggressively, and just like put his arm around her, and was like, but I could just tell he was like, get away from my girlfriend now, otherwise you're in trouble.
That's insecurity.
And I was like, at the time I was like, I was a bit confused because I was like, what do I say now? I was like,
I'm like, hi.
Yeah, I was like, hi, nice to meet you. But is that insecurity in your books? Or,
I'm the guy.
Or do girls like when a guy is like...
No, it depends on the girl.
Well, it depends on the girl, but I definitely wouldn't. I'd be like, ew.
Yeah,
ick.
same. Not nice.
But when he's saying, yeah, this is my girl, no one else...
Yeah,
unless the guy was literally coming up and like, unless you were trying to kiss the girl.
It wasn't like, it was literally just pure friend.
No,
like she was like a friend. She was like a best friend of a girl who I used to date.
That's a red flag.
He's trying to mark his territory. Like,
yeah, that's a red flag.
Okay.
Good reason.
And I was left very confused afterwards. I was like,
red flag.
Well, if he's in the wrong completely.
Yeah.
You know? Like, that's just embarrassing for him. But anyway.
We're going to have to wrap this up.
Is that it?
Yeah.
I was really enjoying that.
Oh, yay. You'll get to listen to it. You'll get to listen
I can't wait to hear my voice. I hate listening to my voice.
So what's your socials?
Oh, yeah.
So people can
So
follow you.
plug yourself because you're very entertaining.
Okay, so, really?
Yeah, you're
Thank you very much.
entertaining.
Well, if you guys enjoy Indonesian food or want to learn some more about it, you can visit my YouTube, Laurence Benson, LAU, if you spell it wrong. On TikTok, it's Laurence_Benson. Instagram is Laurence Ryu Benson. Facebook, Laurence Benson. Twitch, Laurence Benson.
Tinder, Spicy Noodle
Tinder,
Boy.
DJs, yeah. Tinder, Spicy Noodles. And
what's your address in Bali?
What's your P.O. box?
Yeah.
But we'll tag all your socials
Yeah, we
as
will.
well.
Yes.
And we'll make
Hopefully I get lots of followers.
Please.
Please like and subscribe.
Yeah.
And subscribe to the Serotonin Sisters.
Yeah.
But
thank you.
Where did you get Serotonin Sisters from? Why serotonin?
Because it's a happy chemical.
Okay, so...
And we're sisters. And want to make people happy. We're happy.
Okay. Do you go partying a lot?
No, not anymore. We used to.
Okay.
Our serotonin levels are definitely dipped.
Yeah, dipped.
When I think of serotonin, I'm like, oh, okay. But I think serotonin is great.
Yeah.
But yeah, serotonin is good.
Serotonin. It's a great name. I really hope you keep the name up and you help...
Spread the serotonin.
Spread the serotonin, yeah, exactly. And and spread awareness on what a red flag is.
Yay!
And we hope
Yeah,
that you
we
keep
will.
promoting Indonesian dishes.
Yeah,
Yes.
and hopefully maybe
Hopefully
one
Nazi
day-
Grand gets number
Yeah.
one.
Yes.
We're manifesting it.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
Gratitude.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll wrap up here. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you so much.
And
That
we
was
will
fun. That was a
see you-
nice different episode.
Yeah.
For us, yeah.
Something a bit different.
Yeah.
Now we're going to go have a Western meal in a Western cafe.
Can't think of anything worse.
Okay.
Okay,
We will see you in the next one.
Bye. Okay.